Yo, Market Scraper here. How's it going? So in this video, I'm talking about Tesla, how it's had this crazy run up, how it's dropped down today, what I see in its near future, some comparisons to Bitcoin a little bit, and how I kind of saw this drop happening today that was going to happen, why I saw that about to happen, and did I sell my shares? Will I sell my shares? What's my game plan? And things like that. Let's just jump into this. And before we jump into this video, don't forget to put a smash down on that like button. It really helps this content. It helps other people see this video. And if you haven't already, really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Okay, now let's jump into this. So Tesla stock went on a crazy run. It hit $960. Did I sell? I did not sell. And why did I not sell? Well, so I didn't sell for a few reasons. I really don't want to sell my Tesla shares, and I don't think it's such a horrible thing to not want to sell your shares of a company, especially if you are in a company for the long term and you want to really be in that company. And even Warren Buffett doesn't want to sell his shares through highs or lows. It's just, a buy and hold mentality. If you have an investment and you have a specific price target of where that stock is going, so for example, I see Tesla hitting 2,000 in the next 5+ years. So that is it's definitely a bullish view of Tesla stock in the next 5+ years, but it's far from the, there's a lot more bullish people thinking that's going to be 4,000, 15,000, I think was the last ARK Invest prediction for Tesla in 5 years, I believe that was. 2024 might have been the prediction, correct me if I'm wrong, but so I don't think it's a super bad thing to hold on to your shares. Now the thing is that if I had my prediction of 2,000, if we see like a price close to 2,000 happen really soon, then I would think about selling my shares, unless there was other catalysts that were so valuable that happened in the company. It's not just the price running up. There's other catalysts that I didn't think of that, I should actually increase my price target by so and so amount, and then therefore I would increase my price target to 4,000, for example. And so if Tesla stock just ran up right now to 2,000, then I'd probably definitely sell quite a bit of shares. And I would then maybe try to buy back in, because I do know that this crazy mania, Tesla's going to go up and it's going to go down at some point. And I would be surprised if Tesla went below 400. I'd be pretty surprised, I must say. If it went below, I think I said in one of my videos, if it went below 380, I'd be really surprised. But in the short run, I think Tesla is gonna, who knows, go down more, go up more. I think it's gonna ultimately go down a little bit more. But I wasn't surprised that Tesla had this drop, because I was looking at Tesla going up to 960 yesterday, and I was wondering, okay, this is like a pretty crazy mania. So let's look at other manias that have happened. What did I look at? I looked at Bitcoin. Bitcoin actually, before it went on its crazy run to over $17,000, it was a 2-day crazy run. It had 2 days of massive gains. Does that sound familiar? Tesla had 2 days of massive gains. And then what happened with Bitcoin stock? What happened to Bitcoin? The coin. The cryptocurrency. So it went actually down a lot, actually. So I wasn't surprised with Tesla going down here. I was thinking, because I was trying to think of like where, if I was going to time this bubble if I wanted to, where would I sell? And so I was looking at Bitcoin, because a lot of people were comparing the two. And I think that it's a very fair comparison in the sense that the psychology of when people buy and sell during a bubble, and when people, especially institutional investors, know when to jump out. When do these people with a lot of money know when to jump out? And so with Bitcoin, it went up these 2 crazy days, and I'll show you in a chart over here. It just went up like crazy, just like Tesla recently in the past 2 days. And then it went down a lot. But then what happened next with Bitcoin? Bitcoin actually went up even higher after that to $20,000. And then ultimately breaking down all the way to $3,000. So will Tesla just start crumbling down right now? I don't think Tesla will just start crumbling down right now. I think that we'll try to go up again. Now, will it go back up to 960? Will it exceed 960? I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I would be pretty surprised if it just has a sharp decline right here. We'll see if Tesla stock ends up going above $1,000 in the near term, or if it ends up just crashing down to 600, 500, 400. Again, I don't think it'll go too much lower than 400. And if it does, I'll find more resources to buy more Tesla shares. Let me know if you guys sold at 960, and if you did, I'm really curious, or around 960, or just if you sold any time yesterday. And if you did, what are you trying? When are you trying to jump in, or are you even thinking about jumping in? And if you did jump in, what price would that be for you to jump in at? Would it be $500, $600, $700 a share? And if you jumped in already, well, let me know. I'd be really interested to find out. Definitely prepared for it to go all the way down quite a bit. But again, in the next 5 years, I see that going to $2,000. So in my perspective, you know, I have a whole other 100% of gains that I still would, you know, miss out on. I didn't want to time the market. Another factor, I didn't want to pay a ton of tax right now. I want to wait to get that capital gains tax. And even if when I get to the capital gains, I ideally don't want to sell it all at once. It would push all my other income up into a higher bracket too. So I would want to play the game smart to try to sell little by little, kind of just like I bought little by little. So definitely tempting to sell a lot. I just want to give you guys a quick rundown of the thoughts that I had of why I didn't sell yet, why I'm still holding on, when I might sell in the future, and a few comparisons to Bitcoin. Let me know what you guys thought about that, and I'd like to hear your comments down below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys. All right. I'm out of here.